If you like dark comedy, people out of Stranger Things and Riverdale, and lots of references to cinema past, I think you're going to love Do Revenge.
I spent 17 years meticulously curating the perfect life. I had the perfect friends, the perfect boyfriend.
Maybe you could send me something to keep me company.
But you know where all of that got me? Absolutely destroyed. Max ruined my life. He'll never get away with this.
Hello and welcome to Screen OD, the channel for people who love TV, movies and streaming. My name is Tim. I'm an editor and a journalist who's been writing and talking about the entertainment industry for more than 15 years. Today we're talking about a Netflix original film, Do Revenge. Now they're not all good, but this one is definitely worth spending a bit of time with.
Hey, do you want to ride?
I know what it's like to get fucked over by someone you thought you could trust. Carissa Jones, she started a nasty rumor about me. She told everyone that I tried to hold her down and kiss her. Turned me into this predator. She destroyed me. I wish we could hire people to take them down.
We should team up and do each other's revenge. Don't you want to make her pay?
I don't want to make her pay. I want to burn her to the ground.
Whoa.
Okay, so what's this one all about? Well, Drea Torres, who's played by Camila Mendes from Riverdale, has worked very, very hard over the years to climb the greasy pole to become one of the most popular people in the exclusive Rose Hill private school. She is obsessed with the idea of going to Yale University, and everything is going to plan until a FaceTime of her undressing is released without her knowledge, and suddenly she becomes a pariah in the school that she was once the champion of.
You be my woman on the inside? Ooh. Your new vibe is high status cunt. If you love it, you love it. Let's start with Carissa. She'll be a cinch. I can ruin her in my sleep.
Why will Carissa be easy?
It is much easier to destroy a girl. Carissa, right?
We've met before. You called me a human Birkenstock.
Cool.
Now, Drea assumes that it's her boyfriend Max, who's played by Austin Abrams, who leaked the video around the school. However, before we find out what's really going on, we are introduced to Eleanor, who is played by Maya Hawke. And just like Maya Hawke's character Robin in Stranger Things, she is a slightly oddball, slightly on the outside of things, lesbian character. And interestingly enough, Drea and Eleanor become friends very quickly. An unlikely friendship develops. However, they have one thing in common. They both feel like they need to get revenge on people.
Dudes, that's another story.
I just want to say how sorry I am for what happened to you. It's in your honor that I'm founding a new club. The Cis Hetero Men Championing Female Identifying Students League.
You're going to expose
Who's that?
that he's a fake woke, misogynist, hypocrite. And then we're gonna kill him.
You're not serious.
No, I'm not fucking serious.
And so it begins. The nub of the story is a revenge plot swap. That's quite hard to say. One will avenge one's revenge and one will avenge the other's revenge, if that's the right phrase and terminology. Now, apparently the director said that initially this idea was based on the Hitchcock film Strangers on a Train, which sees two people swap murder assassin assignments in order to make them look seemingly random. So you can see where we're going with this. So far, so Netflix movie, I hear you say. What's different about this one? Well, there's a few things that are different. Firstly, at the heart of it, you have absolutely fantastic performances from the two leads in Camila Mendes and Maya Hawke. They play off each other brilliantly as these kind of revenge-obsessed teens. What's interesting about them is neither of them are particularly likeable characters. However, there's something about it that keeps you watching.
She framed me!
Are you in therapy?
God, no. Why?
Cool.
The thing I think that really makes this one stand out is the fact that it very knowingly references and talks about a lot of the movies that have come from the same genre from the past, especially from the 90s. Things like Mean Girls, like Clueless, which you can see all the way through it, and 10 Things I Hate About You. These are movies that it knows that people who are watching it will have seen and will be comparing this to. Now, of course, it's been updated for modern sensibilities. It's got modern language and it talks about themes that are important to people who are watching today. However, having those thrown throwback references throughout the movie really does give it something a little bit different. And the icing on the cake of that is to have Sarah Michelle Gellar, who of course starred in Cruel Intentions, which is kind of one of the great revenge plot films of the late 1990s, in there as one of the only adult characters in a film that is primarily about teenagers and young adults. This isn't a movie that's going to sweep the board at the Oscars. However, it is a film that is perfectly good to spend some time with. If you are a fan of this genre, and especially if you're a fan of the movies that have gone before it, and you want to see some good actors in a good production with really slick production and direction around them, then you could do a lot worse than watching Do Revenge. It's available on Netflix right now.
Do Revenge even like correct grammar?
Oh, I'm sorry, Schoolhouse Rock. Are you dragging my sentence structure right now?
Thanks for watching. If you like what you saw, please hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe to Screen OD for all the best content direct to your feed. We'll see you again very soon.